January 2025, and I just thought I'd film because I did actually film a video yesterday, sort of like resetting. I got back to my flat with my boyfriend. We did a food shop, cleaned the house and just the flat. The only thing I didn't do was actually like do my like vision board and set my goals, which I think is the only good thing I can do today. But anyways, I've lost all the footage. My memory card just kind of crashed and yeah, lost all the footage. It's happened before. It's actually happened about 3 times and I don't know if it's anything that I'm doing that's making me just randomly lose this footage, but it's gone. So I'm not sure what type of vlog this is going to be. I suppose it's just going to be a get back into routine with me sort of vlog. I've made my breakfast, I've done some work and I've just got myself dressed for the gym. And now I'm just putting on a bit of makeup before I go to the gym. I am honestly so excited to be back in the gym. I feel like all the food that I ate over Christmas has just made me feel so much stronger. Yesterday was my first session back and I did upper. Today I've got legs, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm just feeling stronger and I'm just loving getting back into routine. It's not even been a day and obviously it's gonna be the weekend after today. But I'm loving it. So yeah, I'm not really too sure what I'm going to do today in terms of like resetting, because we did a massive food shop yesterday, tidied the whole place, you know, changed the sheets, everything like that. So I think today I can do a bit more of like writing my goals and just setting goals and doing like not a vision board because I have a vision board, which I'll show you in a minute. But I will show sort of like my goals and do like a mind map sort of thing, and then separate my goals into like, you know, personal, physical, professional goals and things like that. And then I'm also thinking I'm going to the gym now and I have obviously no plans or no like things that I need to do except for work. But because I'm definitely going to be working over the weekend because I've had so long over Christmas off that I'll definitely work over the weekend. There's no pressure for me to just like get everything done today on a Friday because I only came back to work yesterday. Sorry, I keep looking over there, that's because I'm seeing what my makeup looks like. So what I'm thinking I might do later is I'm really focused on hitting my steps because I slacked a lot towards the end of last year in Christmas time. So what I'm thinking of doing is I think I might walk to a bookshop, even though I'm not allowed to buy any books because I've been given so many books for Christmas and I should just not be buying anymore. It's -3 degrees right now. Got a better wrap it warm outside whilst I'm walking to the gym. It does look hella frosty out there, to be fair. This is all the makeup I do for the gym if I do wear makeup to the gym, which is, it's more often I don't wear makeup to the gym than I do, but my skin's been so bad since it started. Well, not so bad, but it's been a little bit worse than compared to summer where I'm more tanned and things like that. So I just feel a little bit better with makeup on. But anyways, I'm done. So I'm gonna go to the gym. Just sorting out my electrolytes for the gym. I actually had a really big wobble last night. Is that focused? It is. I had a really big wobble last night and I don't think it was anything to do with the new year. No, I think it was a little bit, but I just started seriously crying out of nowhere. And that has not happened to me in such a long time. It's always been brought on by something, but I just started overthinking and then I started comparing myself to people. And then I was like, you're not successful if you're not doing this, you're not successful if you're not doing this, blah, blah, blah. And I just sort of had a massive wobble. And it was, yeah, that's not happened to me in such a long time. Like I'm talking like months, maybe even a year. And so it was really hard. It was really horrible because I was like, fuck, I've come so well, especially with my mindset and self-talk and things like that. For that to happen, it was a fucking lot. But it's safe to say that I've definitely woken up feeling better, which is good. And yeah, I just think I need to remind myself that at the end of the day, you get to determine what success looks like. Like, no one can tell me whether I've made progress. No one can tell me whether I'm successful or not, because success is completely different for everyone, and it looks completely different for everyone. Success on some days is just waking up and getting out of bed. Glad to be feeling better. Anyways, let's go to the gym and have a really nice Friday. In fact, let's just have a really fucking solid January, I think. Got my electrolytes, and yeah, let's go. I had a really good leg session. It was really quick. It was really quick because I'm not squatting anymore, and for some reason squats just take up literally half of my whole session. I managed to do that whole leg session plus 10 minutes of walking on the treadmill in 70 minutes. So the whole leg session was about an hour, which for me is really quick. One thing that I will say is my gym isn't that busy yet. I don't know if it's only because it's literally the 3rd of January today, and maybe some people are waiting until Monday, but there's also yesterday and today, I mean, there's never really any girls when I go anyways, but I've seen no girls in the gym. I'm the only girl in there both yesterday and today, and it's just not that busy. There are definitely new people there, but the people that I usually see at the time I go, they're not there. I don't know where they are. I'm home from the gym. It's lovely and sunny outside, like you can probably tell from the lighting in here. My boyfriend's made me an iced coffee, which is really nice, and I'm just gonna get on with some work for about an hour or so. Talk to some clients, see how they're doing. I was gonna say like I said, but this was actually something that I said yesterday, even though I've lost all the footage. We've got a couple of days until the first full proper week of January, so I don't want my clients to feel any pressure, my current clients to feel any pressure to dive straight back into the routine of things, especially when they've had maybe like a week or a week and a bit off. So like we're setting our goals and our sort of intentions for 2025 over this weekend, because it's the Friday now, and then come Monday I definitely want people to be back in the routine of things. I don't feel like I really talk about coaching much on here, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna do some work, then I'm gonna have some lunch, and then go for, let's get a step update. Actually, I'm really on my step game. 4,500, that's not too bad. I'll get 10,000 today. This is usually where I am at this point. And then yeah, we'll go to the bookstore, and it's a Friday evening, so that it doesn't really make a difference to me. The only thing that makes a difference is that I can stay up later and I can have a lie-in because it's a Saturday tomorrow. It's not like I'm going to go out or anything, especially, you know, after a week back home. I definitely don't feel that way. And also, I think I spoke about this morning, about how I just had like a massive wobble last night, and yeah, I've literally never been down bad that, like, it was just kind of out of nowhere, and I've not had that in such a long time, like such a long time. At uni, I used to have that once a week, and I don't think I had one maybe like once in 2024, like not even, I'm not saying I didn't cry in 2024, trust me, I did, and like when things happened I would cry, but not just like out of nowhere. Like I was doing so fine in the day and then it just kind of just happened. But I'm feeling so much better today, which is good. And it's just, you know, another reminder that these feelings never last, they always pass. And yeah, I'm just feeling a lot more positive, a lot more happy today, a lot more comfortable. I think I just like after being home for so long and then coming back here, and you know, I have 2 friends here who I don't see. One of them I don't see that often, so a lot of the time it is just me and my boyfriend, and it's very lonely, but I like it this way. But yesterday I had a wobble, like I just didn't know where I needed to be. I didn't know where I needed to be here, didn't know whether I needed to be back home, or I didn't know whether I needed to be across the other side of the world. So that was very intense. Anyways, I'm gonna get on with some work and I'll probably show you my lunch when it's done. I meal prepped it. Thank the Lord for meal prep. Anyway. That looks good, doesn't it?
Looks good.
Okay. Where are we going, Sam?
Main floor.
Waterstones.
We're going to a bookstore. How exciting! But first we need to drop our rubbish off, which is a glamorous drop, of course. Of course! It may be cold, but it's such a gorgeous day, and I feel like I'm wrapped up really nicely, except for my hands.
Oh, this is where it is.
So we're back from Waterstones. I didn't buy anything because it's just so expensive in there, and you can get things for so much cheaper online. So what I did is I went in and took photos of the books that I would have bought so that I can just come home and search them online and buy them. Even places like The Works are a lot cheaper than Waterstones, but still, it's nice to go and be in a bookshop and have a look around. My boyfriend, Sam, coming with me, I can say Sam because I feel like most people know who he is. Him coming with me isn't as fun because he's just not into books like I am. So I kind of feel like I have to rush because obviously if you're not into books and you're in a bookstore and you're just walking around aimlessly, it's not that fun. So I think going by myself would be better because I could just take my time. But still, most of the books that I kind of was looking at was self-help books because I got a lot of books for Christmas and a lot of fantasy reads. I got like a 10-part book series and then another 3-book series. That's already 13 books, and I feel like that's just going to take up the first 2 months of the year in terms of reading, so long as I don't buy any other short form books and like want to read them in between and things like that. I actually have, hold on. This is the book that I'm reading at the moment, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J Maas. This is the Crescent series cities and there's 3 in this. It's obviously very big. I literally just started it today at the gym and I'm going to try and read a lot more. I feel like with books like these, they can be a bit overwhelming. When I say books like these, I mean just big books. They can be quite overwhelming. So I'm just going to try and be really consistent with reading because I feel like if you take like a day off, which to be fair, I never read it. I read every single day. But yeah, I'm excited to read this series and just get back into my fantasy world. But for now, I'm just going to... Sorry, I'm just looking outside. It's so pretty. Let me show you. This is the view from my bedroom, but it's just so nice. I am sat on the floor because this is like the perfect angle for me to rest my camera and not have to like get a tripod out or anything. But I'm just going to sit at my desk and I'm going to do a bit of content planning, so a little bit more work, obviously clients still, and then I'm going to do I'm going to write my 2025 goals, and I'm going to do personal goals, physical goals and professional goals. Anyways, I don't know why I'm still wearing a hat indoors. I can definitely get away with taking this off now. So that sounded like I was choking them. That's what I'm going to do for the rest of the afternoon, and then I am going to do a full body shower this evening, which will be fun, and I'm hoping that I'll have some time to get a full chunk of this done. But like I said, it's a Friday. Fridays kind of are fun days, aren't they? I mean, not in January because we're getting back into the swing of things, so like I want to be focused, especially I've only been back to work for like 2 days, so I'm still like, I've got so much to do. But normally, as someone who works from home, Fridays are usually a bit more relaxed. But anyways, Friday evenings should be fun. It's a little bit later on. I've just been reading some more of my book. I was sat at my desk for a long time and did a lot of work, and well, not a lot of work. I did some work. I definitely have more to do over the weekend in preparation for a full January week next week. And I did actually set some goals. I created like a sort of like mind map of 2025, and I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, this is my January content plan. Bear with me a second. Okay, it's It's looking kind of sparse, okay? It's looking sparse, but that's because I haven't added everything that I wanted to add onto it yet. I've just been taking my time. And also, this is big. This is an A3 sheet of paper. I don't know if I have this many goals. No, I definitely do. I definitely do have more things that I want to do. It was just taking me some time. And thinking of like little subcategories. Like, oh my god, my hair looks a mess. But like, for physical goals, I've got like running and then, you know, boxing. And so I just need to make sure that I do. Anyways, I started it and I'm probably going to finish it either this evening or tomorrow. But I have got a lot on there. I've got some personal goals and some professional goals. But I wanted to show you my vision board, which I've now got up in my office. Because this pretty much aligns with a lot of my goals. So obviously we've got boxing, travel, reading, gym, running. Not necessarily entering a half marathon race, but I do want to run a half marathon, even if it's just like on my own on the beach. More running, boxing, obviously business stuff. Obviously I want to make some more money this year in the different ways that I can, and just travel. And this quote, be the woman you would look up to, is honestly what I live by, especially because I have two little sisters who are 7 and 9, and then I've got a niece who's 9, and then my oldest sister is pregnant with another little girl. I've got so many young girls in my life and I just want to be the best for them and want to be someone to look up to. Anyways, a bit emotional that was a bit deep. I'm gonna get in the shower. I need to have a full body shower because my hair needs it. So gonna get in the shower. And what time is it? It's 4 p.m. It's already getting like lighter in the evenings now, which is, it's great for if you've got plans, but if you want to be lazy, not this time of year, but like when it comes to summer and all you want to do is like get into bed and it's light till 9 p.m. Oh, it's an awful feeling. Anyways, I need to sort my life out. We're having a full body shower reset this evening. Really quickly, I just went to put my camera on charge, and this alarm clock that my boyfriend got me for Christmas has got to be one of my top 3 Christmas presents this year. I love it, and I think it's like, so it turns off, so at night you haven't got a light, but I think it's done by like movement. Whenever I touch it or put something near it, it will just flash up. And I love it. I've not figured out how to actually set an alarm on it, but I think it would be really good for if like, and this depends how much I'm actually gonna do this, but if like I wanted to try like not going on my phone in the morning and having an actual alarm clock to wake me up, and then maybe having my phone somewhere else, and that way I just get up and I'm not on my phone first thing and I can do some reading or something. So we might try it. I've kept the box, that's why it's right next to my bed, because I need to figure out how to actually set an alarm. When I say I need to figure it out, I'm gonna ask my boyfriend to do it because he's good at stuff like that. I'll be honest, it's a while later. I've had my shower and I have also had dinner as well. Oh my god, I look so pale. That's not okay. Let me put you in my fridge a second. It's a while later and I've had dinner. I'm watching some TV and that's literally all I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. But I'm gonna have 2 oranges. This is my obsession at the moment, and I'm just gonna sit and watch telly for the foreseeable. My boyfriend is playing his video games, and this is just the perfect sort of dynamic that we have. I'm sure I'll get into bed at some point and start reading my book, and this is just the lifestyle that we live on a Friday night. I watch telly, he plays games. I'll be honest, it's not been that long, but I'm just, well, it has a little bit, but I've just been like doom scrolling on my phone. I've also been editing on my phone. So my thumbs, I've literally just been sat there for the past hour like this, and my thumbs are aching. I didn't find anything to watch, so it's, sorry. I posted something on my Instagram story about how I had a wobble yesterday. And lots of people are swiping up and checking in on me, so it's really nice. And that that was just someone else who swiped up. So it's nice to hear stuff like that. Anyways, bit cringe. I also just posted a video of my boyfriend, which again was a little bit cringe. But I just thought I'm literally need to get up out the lounge. If I'm just going to stay here and doom scroll, I might as well get into bed. We all know this is like the third time I picked up this book today. I've got a big old book that I could be reading instead. I can switch off, and yeah, I'm just gonna read this for like an hour. Like, it's not late. It's not late. It's 20 to 8. I mean, me and Sam had our dinner at like 6, so I've just been, ever since after dinner, I've just been laying there on my phone. So I could do like a good chunk of reading for like an hour, and then if my boyfriend wants to watch a film with me later on at night, he can, because it's, like I said, it's Friday, it's a weekend, we can stay up later. And I also have this peanut butter and dark chocolate date bark. Like, these are all the dates, and then you just cover it in dark chocolate and peanut butter, and then a bit of flaky sea salt on the top. This is so easy to prep. It's got 200 calories, and it's so rich. You won't need anything else after this, and it's just my sweet treat, and it's just really good for you. Not using that much processed shite. Obviously it is peanut butter drizzle that I use. You could use almond butter. It's dark chocolate instead of milk, and it's dates, which I'm obsessed with. And so this is such a good sweet treat. Anyways, I'm gonna see how many pages of this book I can read. Let's see how many there are in total. I don't even, there's like 800. So this is why I need to read about 100 pages a day, because my reading goal is 50 books this year, which is like, hair in my mouth, sorry. Which is like obviously 1 book a week. And if this is 800 pages, I need to be reading minimum just over 100 pages a day. So I'm gonna do a lot of reading. I actually managed to read about 100 pages, which I think in a fantasy book, it always holds so much more worth, like the amount of pages, because there is usually so many more words on a page, but they're just a lot more harder to read because you're introduced to so many new words. They're very complex. There's usually an abundance of characters in like the first 2 chapters. At least with this one there is, and I'm introduced to new species. Like, I'm just used to fae. If you don't read any fantasy books, you're literally gonna have no idea what I'm on about probably. And fairies, and now we've got angels and wolves. I can't remember the exact name, archangels and things like that. So you have to like read it carefully, whereas in these shorter books that are just pure dialogue, that are usually fantasies, romances, or like thrillers that are by Frida McFadden specifically, they're just so easy to read. So easy to read. As in like literally read, it's very easy. But I'm enjoying this book so far. I'm like 6 chapters in, and the first 2 were a bit overwhelming to say the least. But I have really high hopes for this series, and I know that it's very popular, so I don't think I'm going to be disappointed. So yeah, 100 pages, I think that's good. I'm now literally doing my skincare. My boyfriend is going to come and join me in bed in a minute. I keep calling him my boyfriend. I think everyone knows his name is Sam. Sam's going to come and join me in bed, and we're going to watch a film. Don't know what. And then I have a big lie in the morning, and that's pretty much it for the day. I'm just still so annoyed that I don't have any of the footage from yesterday, because that was when I did loads more like reset activities when it comes to like tidying my flat and sorting out presents and things and making my bed. And then we did a food shop, and I got back into the gym for the first time. But I'm still getting back into routine. So today has been a really good day, and I'm feeling a lot better than I did last night. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to having a wholesome weekend, easing myself back into work, and then to go into a lovely big full week next week. And it's also my mum's birthday and my sister's due date. So I'm praying she has the baby by the time when I'm home, because otherwise it's gonna be so annoying, because I want to see her and the baby like as soon as I can, as soon as she'll let me. So obviously it is my sister, so I'll probably be able to see the baby quite soon. I could probably go and visit her in hospital. So basically I just want to be home when it happens. So if it doesn't happen when I'm home, I'm just gonna be annoying, because I might have to just pop on back. Anyways, I was waffling then. Basically that's what I was going to say, is I am going home next weekend because it's my mum's birthday and my sister's due date. So hopefully we can kill two birds on one stone. And then I've got no plans for the rest of January, which is just lush. It's actually lush. Yeah. Anyways, I feel like I've waffled on. Hopefully this video has been somewhat exciting. I actually left the flat today, and not to just go for a walk, I actually left and went to a bookstore. So I'm going to end the vlog here because it seems right, and again, who knows what will be next. I genuinely have no idea. But yeah.